So it's the first time out in the new boat. As usual, whenever I go out it's always windy, so again apologies in advance for any wind noise you experience. I am eventually going to invest in a better quality microphone for the GoPro, but until then you're stuck with me and a load of buffeting noise. So it's the first time out in the new Sandbanks Optimal Dropstitch kayak. If you've not already watched my unboxing and initial first opinions video, I suggest you do so. I've been on the water for 5 minutes just getting myself accustomed to it, and yeah, I'm very impressed. It's considerably more tippy than my Itty Whip, which was the X100 with the Dropstitch floor. I mean, it's to be expected. It's a lot narrower craft, a lot faster, has a lot more of a pointy bow. And the first thing I've noticed with this whilst I've been paddling is how well it glides. It just goes and goes and goes. Chop slap on the bow. This canal is absolutely lovely. Just look at that tree. So as we've reached a quiet bit out of the wind, I thought I would actually just sort of do a bit of a rundown as to why I brought this kayak. I've had my eye on it for best part of probably 13-14 months, just over a year, because I've had various Itty Whip boats, one of them with a Dropstitch floor, one without, and like most inflatable kayakers, I started out on an Intex Challenger K1, which really gave me a bug. So my thoughts on the matter are, if you know you're going to like kayaking, maybe just buy a cheap boat like the Intex and then skip the rest and then get something of pretty high quality like this, and it will last you, because I've spent far too much money altering boats when I should have just jumped straight into this sort of lead. So I brought it on the basis that it's completely Dropstitch. My friend Michael has got a Spinera SK10, affectionately known as Brent by Carl. Shout out to Carl. If you don't watch Carl's videos, subscribe to him as More Than Just a Cleaner. It's thoroughly entertaining. So if he does a bit of geocaching, kayaking, camping, all sorts, just an all-round good egg really. I brought this for its sort of glide capabilities to allow me to travel further and at a little bit more pace than usual, although today I'm just sort of ambling around talking to you whilst soaking in some of the bird song. The only thing I do find negative about this craft is the seat, and the original paddle that comes with it, hence why I'm using my own. The seat just offers no cushioning, so I've actually took a cushion off one of our dining room chairs today, which funnily enough has little velcro loops at the back to stop it sliding off the chair, and I've used those on the boat to stop it from sliding around on the D-rings, so that's quite handy. The only thing, since putting this cushion on, putting a height on has made it more tippy. That's one thing to note. It's not a thick cushion at all, it's only an inch or so max, but it's really made quite a difference in terms of the stability of this thing, but it is something I'll get used to, I'm sure. It's got two very rigid nose cones, so if you do ram into anything, it's not going to damage the boat. It's just all well thought through really. So yeah, I'm very impressed with it so far. So I've just done this solely so you can watch the nose of the boat go left and right in the water as I paddle. You'll notice it doesn't go left and right much at all. So all the effort I'm putting into paddling is translated into it going forwards rather than left and right. so you can obviously get up a lot more speed in the water. Yeah, it's a nice bow wave as well, which I've already filmed, so you can enjoy that clip earlier, or if I edit it I can put it in now. Strange noise. You can have an awful week at work and come down here on the weekend and it's like you're the only person on earth, and it's just lovely. I think that duck up there might have lost her babbies. You lost your babbies? That's it, do you want to go past? I'm no threat to you. Baby, what are you doing? Right, so we've arrived at the next lock, Forest Top Lock this one's called, and you can have another look at the boat. A few of you might be interested as to how I moor the boat. I don't use string or rope like everyone else does. I use a bit of bungee on some carabiners. That way I don't need to worry about learning knots. I can just loop myself up and tie myself around and I'm in. So nice and easy. It's another absolutely gorgeous area. You may have seen this in one of my previous videos. Looks like the lock's been left in an empty position. I might actually portage around it, do my first ever portage. Another advantage to the way I moor up is because of the carabiners. If I've wrapped that round too many times I can't unwrap it, I can just unclip the one carabiner and it will self unravel and I'll be away. But it's an absolutely stunningly warm afternoon, so I think I've spoken a bit about the boat, probably not as much as I should have done or have liked to have done, but my imagination just hasn't been brilliant today as to what to talk about. So what I'll do is I'll pop you on hyperlapse for the journey home and you can have a feel as to how well this boat tracks. I'll see you back at the car. There we go, sports fans. She's deflating. I've thoroughly enjoyed my little trip out today, or this afternoon. Don't tell the wife. So I hope you've enjoyed watching today's video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you really like it, subscribe. Then we can go out together and do more things, and it'll just be fun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully see you in the next one. Ta-ra!